I love what I do. Being able to build buildings, redevelop, create things, and create an environment where my employees love coming to work as well. Campus Apartments was founded in 1958 here in University City. Real simple mission: build a place where parents feel good about leaving their kids. And 50 years later, we're still doing the same thing. From a corporate standpoint, being able to recruit people and attract people who want to work in this company and do things, and being able to be in this vibrant neighborhood and environment really makes a big difference. While UCD is enormously successful today, it was created during a time out of panic and fear. UCD's done several things. Clean and safe. It looks better around here. It feels better around here. Marketing, gotten the word out around town, around within the city. We kept Campus Apartments here for a lot of reasons. As we've grown as a company and run out of office space, we contemplated even just moving to the suburbs or doing something like that. And then you realize that living life in an office building is not that exciting. So for us, being able to take a walk outside, going to walk to lunch, just getting out there, having that camaraderie among the folks here, that vibe it's energizing.
University City is a special place, not only because of its meds and eds. It's special because of its neighborhoods, because of the diversity of neighborhoods, of buildings, of people. It's a unique place where people like one another, get along, and where people like to stay, shop, live right in their neighborhood. UCD is a great neighbor. They make everything safe. They're interested in being ambassadors to those who are in the area. I represent the best district in Philadelphia. I'm so blessed to live here and represent this area, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I'm proud of the people who love this area as much as I do and who realize its value to our city and to our country.
I grew up on this corner, and it was really great to see this area develop and change. As many people know, this used to be an abandoned bank building, and it stood idle for at least 15 years or so. It was kind of an eyesore, and it just dripped of potential. So I had the opportunity to be a part of the transformation of this building. We could have spent a lot less money anywhere else, but just the opportunity was just something I couldn't pass up, and I definitely had to be a part of it. People ask us who our niche market is, and I always laugh because, of course, you have the students and you have the locals, and then you have the out-of-towners, and then you have the young students and the older people. This is the beauty of University City. It's so diverse. It's just really a warm, welcoming place where people of all faiths, all ages, all backgrounds can come, relax, enjoy a decent, affordable meal with family and friends in a beautiful atmosphere in a great neighborhood.
2005, it was just me, and now we are approximately 60 employees. We try to develop imaging agents that can allow doctors to peer into the brain and see pathology underlying important degenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. We're really quite pleased to have the resources of a global pharmaceutical company like Eli Lilly join us in our quest to improve outcomes for individual patients. The deal was valued at $800 million. Certainly now we have ties that extend all over the country. Nonetheless, we still find this a very attractive location for our business.
As a family, we chose to live in University City because of the incredible sense of community. I think also that the business corridor that is Baltimore Avenue is growing and booming. For us, it's very important to keep the local dollar strong, both in our immediate community and in our greater community. The farms that we work with, the producers that we work with, are often using much better practices in terms of environmental practice in farming, and also much smaller carbon footprint to get the product to our store.
We try to reduce our energy consumption. We try to be good stewards of the business that we have. We think that that's a positive impact that telegraphs through the rest of life.
So I started this as an after-school project about 13 years ago. It started off with a go-kart and a science fair project. Our students won second place. 3 years later, we won a national competition beating MIT. And just this past summer, we wrapped up in a run at a $10 million international competition. I would say that the biggest impact that the after-school program has on students is giving them real work, real problems to solve, and allowing them to use their creativity to do meaningful work. Now, our kids don't fit the demographic that they were marketing to, yet my students understood in 2002 that these hybrid vehicles were the future. And yet they thought there was something missing. They thought if we had a hybrid sports car, that hybrids would be more popular, catch on quicker. It really takes teenagers' creativity to come up with the idea of how they called it is, let's build a badass hybrid.
I told my family and friends that I joined this team. They are proud of what I have accomplished and also what the team helped me accomplish.
And in such a rich environment like this where we have all these university partners, great technology and innovation, startup companies at the Science Center, it's really exciting that our students can tap into that but also demonstrate they have something to add to that.
We've always wanted to be in University City. We really fell in love with this location, sort of the bridge between University City and Center City. And just in the past 10 years, it's grown so much. The community really likes Tria. This is a community of thinkers. We have 2 world-class hospitals, we have major universities. Tria is a pretty sophisticated concept. These people are traveled and educated, and they've responded really well to the concept.
Invisible Sentinel is a company that my partner and I founded in 2006. We are developing innovative tools that can detect whether food is contaminated with pathogenic bacteria, rapidly identify that species of bacteria so that that manufacturer, that processor, that farmer in the field has the data they need to make sure that the food that we're eating is as safe as possible. At the end of the year, we are hoping to have our first approval on our first version of the technology, and then we've also submitted grants for bioterror and biowarfare detection. You have some of the best research institutions in the world all located within a few miles of here. So that gives you your talent pool for employees. So all of that together makes this great toolbox and culmination of everything that the startup entrepreneur really needs to get their company off the ground. We are up all hours of the night trying to get our technology out into the marketplace right now. The future is extremely bright.
University City has a number of players that have really made it a fascinating place. It's a place that involves people who have a number of different strengths and talents coming together and creating just a dynamic place. The Metropolis Group is an entrepreneurial firm. We actually started in 2005 and we did housing development. We would take houses that were in really bad shape, redo them and make them into exceptional homes. And that we have brought the same philosophy to our housing development that we did to our cafe development. We're incorporating modern elements but also respecting the historical because that's very important to us as well. We located here because we had identified this as a really important avenue. Well, this was basically a blighted property. It was a property that people would scurry as fast by because it was a little bit scary. So when we designed the place, we knew that we wanted it open and bright. We wanted a place where the people in the local community could come and gather, spend time, enjoy themselves, and also get a really great cup of coffee. About 90% of our products are locally based. That includes our teas, our breads, our pastries. We feel it's important to support our entire community.
The University City District and the University of Pennsylvania represents a pretty unique opportunity in my profession. We have been actively pursuing renewable energy, purchasing wind energy, renewable energy certificates. We've also looked at putting solar at some of our facilities, and we've been putting green roofs on some of our facilities. I think what you'll see is more collaboration between the academics, the businesses, the University City residents, other folks within this area towards reducing unit costs, basically taking the research, helping reduce the price, get the new technology into the field faster and at a better price. Because of the size of the University City, we could look at helping to shape energy policy throughout the city and also throughout the whole region through our collaborations.
University City is an amazing place not just to work but also to live. For me, it's been home since I got here, and there's a wealth of resources of energy here. Being surrounded by so much diversity and creativity is sort of a great thing. Everywhere I look in University City, I see people who are actively engaged in creating culture rather than just consuming it, in building the world that they want to live in rather than passively accepting it. The future of University City seems like a natural continuation of where it is. It's this green, lush place that's walkable and bikeable. It encourages you to be outside, interacting with your neighbors, and it's from those personal connections that ideas are born.
Cancer in children is a major problem. It's the #1 cause of death from disease. We have a program here that is designed to eradicate the pain and suffering from childhood cancer. I think what makes it special here is that we're just not applying methods that have been passed down to us from others. Here we are able to treat every patient who comes here as someone who may have a key that will not only benefit them, but other patients. And so research is embedded into all of our clinical care. And what really makes CHOP special is that it is part of University City. It is in an environment of collegiality and community. I've had the type of career where I had choices and I could have moved elsewhere, but I never seriously considered moving because everything that I needed for my own personal research program and everything I can enable in my leadership roles is right here.
I'm born, raised, educated, created all my trouble here in Philadelphia. Used to go past the University of Pennsylvania all the time on the way to downtown as a kid. And then subsequently attended and graduated from the University of Pennsylvania. So I've spent a lot of time in University City, on the various campuses, and now as mayor, spend even more time between the two schools and at the Science Center, watching some of that innovation that takes place over there, incubator for entrepreneurs, people just starting out, and then helping those businesses continue to grow, and obviously we want to keep them here in Philadelphia. There's virtually no other place like University City, I would suggest anywhere in the country. It's a very, very special place in the city. University City is the true melting pot of the city of Philadelphia, and it really brings the national and international flair to that community. Well, University City's future is bright, clean, safe, attractive, and really co-marketing the entire area makes it one of the premier locations, not just in Philadelphia, but again, anywhere in the country. I'm Mayor Michael Nutter, and I am University City.
I'm David Adelman.
I'm Jannie Blackwell.
I'm Abed Razawi.
I'm Daniel Skavronsky.
I'm Annie.
I'm Myerow.
We are the EVX team.
I am John Myerow.
I am Dr. John Maris.
I'm Mark Mills.
I am Ken Ogawa.
I'm JJ Tizio.
I am Benjamin Pascal, and I am University City.